Hello everyone, my name is John-Michael Bushman and welcome to Shadowverse. Yes, I am playing a brand new card game. Well, brand new for me. This game has been out since like 2016. This was made by the same people who brought us the extremely successful gacha game Grand Blue Fantasy, and if the art style isn't any indication, yes, the art team for both games, they probably share the same people, so if there are certain pieces here that look strangely familiar, it's because they work on the same project. Grand Blue Fantasy has been going on since 2014, so that has a 2-year head start over Shadowverse, and Shadowverse has been popular since whenever it came out, sometime in 2016, and it's 7 years in, and it's still going strong. Same with Grand Blue Fantasy, which is surprisingly nearing its decade mark, and it's still going pretty goddamn strong for a gacha game. Now, normally I would show you guys a deck tech, show you the clan that I'm rocking in this deck, and I'm going to go with this video assuming that you already know how to play Shadowverse, so I will not be providing any tutorial whatsoever, but if there is one thing that I can hopefully trust Shadowverse with, since they came out with Grand Blue Fantasy, is a fantastic story. As I was initially reacting to, as you see here, Whispers of Purgation. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's really well written, and the voice acting, and all of the voice acting in this game is spectacular. I mean, a little too over the top sometimes, but it's to be expected. Now, one small gripe that I do have with story mode is it puts the latest chapter as the first option. As you can see here, Whispers of Purgation is chapter 19, but the previous story, the Lessons from Lanecrest, I'm assuming this is the runecraft based one. Yeah, I believe these are, yeah, I hear Lanecrest a lot, or rather I see Lanecrest a lot when it comes to the runecraft, and hell, even some of the Haven decks in this game, and this is 17 and 18 respectively. So I really wish they would have put like the first chapter like as the first thing that a new player will see, and for me to drag all the way to the end just to see what the earliest chapters were is a little counterintuitive in my opinion. But we're here, and my goal for Shadowverse, at least in the initial run through, is to just go through the entire story mode. If there's one thing, again, like I said, I will trust, because Grand Blue Fantasy is now almost a decade old, and then this game is like 7 years old. They've had years to make this story really, really good, and from the stories that I hear, it's, well, I will not be horribly disappointed. So we're gonna start with chapter 1, as we probably should have, and we're gonna pick a leader, and I'm already very familiar with Dragoncraft, since this is the deck that I have been rocking on the rank ladder, and hell, even in the arena. And yeah, we're gonna go with our boy Rowan here, and let's see what story he has. And I'm going to be a completionist about this. I'm going to run through all of the crafts here, and I will not stop until I complete everything, until I complete the entirety of the story mode. So here we go. Rowan's chapter 1, Shackles, and we will get 3 copies of the Dragon Warrior. And I think my game freeze like right then and there? What the hell? Oh, come on game, do it again. There we go. Shackles. Yeah, the reward will be 3 Dragon Warriors. This was a staple way back when, from what I've heard. Ah, there we go. Rowan is a knight haunted by the secrets of his past. Yes, we will enable voice. I will download all of the voice packs. An ominous presence has filled the skies. People know it by one name: the Morning Star. Lucifer! It is a promise of freedom, a glimpse of new worlds, a light reaching into oblivion, a shadow in mortal hearts. When darkness covers the world, the gates of annihilation will open. A Shadowverse. I'm pretty sure they will say the thing somewhere down the line, and it is not a spacebar to get to the next line. It's click. And yes, again, everyone is voiced in this game. That is amazing. Even Yes, hold on.
なんだか恥ずかしいわね。
Hold on. I will not automatically play the next line. I will do this manually. Okay? I want to do this manually. So Kyle and Isabel are talking. I was waiting for this day. Let's put them outside of the way. I still can't use spacebar, really. Oh my god.
次の帰りはいつ？
Now it's racial.
お父さん、いってらっしゃい。
Oh no. Wait, is this who I think it is? This is Rowan having nightmares? Oh my god. Yep, it's Rowan. It's our boy Rowan having nightmares. Oh my god. And my structure for the Shadowverse story mode is we're going to stop as soon as we get into a duel. And by duel, I mean we're going to go into the actual card game. So we're gonna see. And I will get to that when we get to it. But for now, we'll just let this story sink in.
こんなところでイサベルやめろ
Rowan screams and he wakes up.
またあの夢か
Jesus Christ, that is amazing voice acting for a free-to-play game. Holy shit.
俺はどうすればいい
Ah, here we are.
なんだこいつは
It's a shadow correctly. If the tutorial, I already went through the tutorial, so I already know how to play the game. Yep.
話が通じる相手ではなさそうだな
Oh, we're going straight into combat. Will I cut the video really short? Absolutely not. We'll probably head through a couple more combats if it's going to be like this in the early game. Because when I played Chapter 19, I was like, it took me like 4-5 chapters before I got into a card combat situation. So there's that. And he only has 5 health. And starting with 6 play points immediately. Wait, if this is going to be the setup for... Oh, is this scripted? Alright, this is a scripted event, I guess. Okay, some Dragoncraft cards have abilities. They take effect when Overflow is active. If you have 7 or more play points, yada yada yada. No, I don't want to use that. Oh my god, you're making me use Fine. Right now you have 6 play point orbs. Play Dragon Oracle to get the 7th one. Yes, I already know how to do this. Dragoncraft is my main. Okay. Now we'll evolve it, sure. I already have the animated version of this as a reward. So that's Gucci. Yes. Attack, the shield. And there we go. That's the next turn. Then I assume we'll summon Dragon Warrior. Guys with ward. And one thing that really put that culture shock to me into Shadowverse in the first place is it uses certain keywords in really, really weird contexts. I primarily play Magic the Gathering, and when I hear the word ward, it's it's a relatively new keyword in Magic the Gathering. For older players, ward is just fixed hexproof, and in Shadowverse in particular, ward is basically must block if able. There's no keyword for that in Magic the Gathering just yet, but ward is the creature must block if able, or attacking creatures must or rather it must intercept a creature if able. So there's no direct comparison to it, but aura on the other hand is really weird because aura is more of a card type in Magic Gathering, but here in Shadowverse, aura means hexproof. I don't know if it's already here in the digital game, because in the paper game, aura exists. But now, yes, because it evolved now. And Dragon Warrior will swing in for you. Yes. I already know how to do this. I don't want to have. I don't know if I can skip this, but we're here for the story. God damn it! All right. Yes, we won, and that was extremely easy. Sure. I want to know more about your story. And yes, we keep getting these packs, and yes, Dragoncraft, extra play points. Sure. That is Gucci. Yes, the Shadow Rolls.
一体何だったんだ今の化け物は。それにあの模様、災いの木に関係があるのか。
Wait, so you're telling me that the Shadowverse logo is the mark of the morning? It's the Morning Star.
あいつらがもし
Really?
他の場所にも出現しているとしたら
Yeah, very likely.
無事なのか。レイチェル、ナタリー、今行く。待っていてくれ。
Where are you hiding, Rowan? Oh my god. Let's see what Chapter 2 holds for us. Run away. Rowan has been living alone in the mountains, far from civilization. One of the shades attacks him. He grows afraid for his family and prepares to head home. I would love to skip battle, but I want to see this whole thing. And we can fucking use a deck that by the way, this is a meta deck. As much as I want to use it, I don't want to cheese my opponents that hard. Now, one thing that Shadowverse does really, really well, and I don't know if this was available way back when, but here it is, and it gives you surprisingly competent decks for the entirety of story mode, and they are really, really good. And I believe currently Ramped Dragoncraft is a tier deck in the rotation format. I play primarily in Unlimited because it's a lot cheaper, but these decks are very, very competent and they can hold their own against the AI. So we're gonna do it. I'm already familiar with Ramped Dragoncraft since I did try playing rotation, and I found out that it was way too expensive for my own good, so I just broke everything down to dust again and just continued playing Unlimited.
悲劇を繰り返さないために決めたことだった。
Why were you fleeing, man? You are a knight, a dragon knight in full-blown armor. Why would you be afraid?
もう誰も傷つけないために。
Tired of hurting those lamb. What? You fly into a rage every time you go into combat?
だが、俺は行かなくちゃならない。
Of course.
家族を守るために。
Mm-hmm.
レイチェル、ナタリー、無事でいてくれ。
So he has two young daughters that he has to keep in mind. Oh dear, another blade. Wait.
またさっきの怪物。
I don't think that's the same shade you killed with that. It isn't.
変身した。
It's I believe Lena or Lana. Yeah, it's the Shadowcraft. It's the default Shadowcraft girl.
子供に扮しても容赦はしないぞ。お前は怪物だ。
Oh my god. So we're gonna fight. I think her name is Lena. If not Lena, it's Lana. She's the default Shadowcraft girl, and we're in the freaking Castlevania mansion. Oh, it's Luna. There we go. All right, I got a couple of the vowels wrong, but it's good enough. Forte and Miriam, no, we do not want any of these at all. Gain an empty play point orb. Put a random Dragoncraft follower. We'll actually mulligan these two away and hopefully get something cheaper. We did not get anything cheaper, but we will be able to ramp for the next 2 turns. So we're gonna see here. We're just gonna pass. And this is the Dragoncraft experience. Oh my god. No, you're scaring me. Well, can I taunt? Can I taunt? Yes, I can taunt.
どうする？
Yes,
なかなかやるな。
Ooh, okay, he has that animation. And I did not actually know this was a thing until I just accidentally discovered it somewhere down the line. First active evolve this follower. So that's a free evolve for later. But for now we're just going to wrap. We're gonna keep doing our thing. There we go, okay. Last words. So last words, I'm going to throw a lot of Magic the Gathering terminologies here. Last words is just a if this creature dies trigger. So that's that. We could go Dragon Oracle, but Waterworm's Blessing is honestly the better option here. Then accelerate, deal 3 damage to an enemy follower, deal 5 instead, draw 1 card, lose 1 play point orb. Oh my god, no, I do not want that. We're just gonna kill him. Yes, draw card, sure. that I don't think it matters, but we're gonna keep going here.
ぴょんぴょん跳ねてかわいいでしょ
Man, this is so different from when I played Chapter 19. Chapter 19, it took me like, again, 4 to 5 chapters before I got into combat, but here it's just, throwing me straight away, like, holy shit. And that's really good.
いつかお前と
Okay,
あの空へ
down, and yes, because Overflow is active, he evolves, and he gains Storm. So Storm is another keyword here in Shadowverse, and it's just haste. You would think that Storm creates extra copies of another card, but no, Storm in Shadowverse means it has haste. And then there's also another term that causes a follower to be able to attack immediately on entry because this game has summoning sickness. It's called Rush, but Rush only grants the follower the ability to attack into other followers, not the leader themselves. So it's basically Shadowverse is basically like 40 card commander.
まだまだお子様ね
The gathering here. So Widow, first guys, first job. I take 2. But, Luna is down to 7 anyway, so I believe I have this in the bag. What is this? Platinum Dragon Blader, evolve. If you have 10, well, no, we don't have that yet. If you have 10 play point orbs, gain the ability to attack twice per turn. What does the Sea Shaman do? Gain an empty play point orb. I think I'd rather.
穏やかなる後悔を
So that's that, and we get an empty play point orb, and this guy has ward. Sure.
竜を用いて竜に勝つ
Fine. I think I need a blocker, but I don't think I need to. It gives that and that. Gives Storm and Ward to another allied Dragoncraft follower. This becomes a 3/3. Excuse me. Serene Sea Shaman doesn't really do too much. I think I'd rather trade favorably with other.
これで決める
So Platinum
Yo!
Dragon Blader, he becomes a
勝ちに
3/3.
やってみせる
We're
さ
going to Fighter is only a 2/2 that becomes a 4/4, so he will easily trample over this
やってみせるさ
So we'll just get rid of the one.
愛
Give him
は
one
死んで
card,
も
that's
残るもの
So we keep going. Okay, attack.
なんとかな
That
ったろ
attack is to be expected.
私寂しいの
Spectre, Bane, another
いくらで雇ってくれるんだい
keyword in this game that means the creature, the follower rather, has Death Touch. Where if a player attacks it, it just kills it, no matter how little damage it does. Put a random card that usually costs at least 7 play points from your deck into your hand, deal 2 damage, do this 2 times. If follower is active, do it 5 times instead. So I could either board wipe or I could summon Forte and Miriam. Forte, I believe, is a character from Grand Blue, and they put her in Shadowverse as well, so there's that. Overflow is active, and she can attack twice per turn, and my opponent does not have any followers, so, or rather, doesn't have any followers with wards, so I believe we just won. So there's that. We're going to evolve, sure.
覚悟はいいか
Okay, Miriam.
音を上げたか
That's a small mistake that I have with this game. What they would usually do is for the evolved forms, sometimes they either get really good alternate art, just the same character but in a different costume, or they just flip the art around and give additional flair to it. I really do not like that at all. Summon a Dragon's Nest. I believe this is an amulet. Restore 2 defense, really draw 5 and destroy this amulet if Overflow is active. Yeah. I mean, where's the we're gonna be it's an AI anyway. Should be fine.
止まるな
Then
止まるな
there you go. Alright. I believe Miriam and Forte is meta viable right now, but I'm not sure
家族のために負けるわけにはいかない
use it. So there we go. Ooh, we even get 20 vials. So this is the dust in the game. And it's very easy to just farm for these, honestly. The veterans that I know who also play the digital platform, they say that it's extremely easy for newer players to just grind and then just get to their level. So I'm not too worried. And yes, after playing the game for a bit, I did manage to get enough dust in order to make at
人の
least
姿に
one
なれる
deck.
怪物か
Yes, they do indeed change shape, Rowan. They are shadow creatures after
この
all.
能力を使って怪物がレイチェルとナタリーに近づいたら危険だ。だけど今の俺が帰る方が危険なんじゃないか。いや、俺は守りたいだけだ。きっと大丈夫だ。よし、行くぞ。
Alright, let's keep going then. Rowan's gonna go home and find out that his family has been utterly violated. Oh no. Seeing that the creatures are able to change shape, Rowan grew more worried than ever about the well-being of his family. He therefore decided to cast off his remaining doubt and advance straight into his home. We will keep enabling voice here. And Armed Dragoncraft, I believe, is what I think it is. This is the Leviathan deck, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna give it a go. Sure. This used to be a meta threat way back when, but from what I know, it's pretty slow nowadays.
あの怪物の声。誰かが戦っているのか。
And let's see the transition. Oh hey!
これで最後か。
It's Urias, the Bloodcraft user. So he was already introduced like very early on, huh? I believe this game only started with I think if not 5, maybe just 4 crafts, and then they just added Haven, Portal, Bloodcraft somewhere down the line. So here we go. This is Urias, if I remember correctly, the vampire. Yeah, dispatches them pretty goddamn easily.
お前は一体。
Oh my god, Urias with hands in his pocket. Oh, I never thought I'd see an art like... I never thought I'd see him do that, because whenever I see art of Urias, it's just him with his hands like just out of his pockets. What the hell?
お前はそれなりに戦えそう
You
だ
mean to
な。
tell me we're gonna fight you? Really? Just because I was in the way?
私
Fuck
は
this vampire.
ユリアス・フォルモンド。お前の名は何という？
ローウェンドラグスピアだ。
Ha! Drug Spear. First name Rowan. Last name Bond.
ユリアス。どこかで聞いたような。
Huh, I wonder.
ようやく楽しめそうな相手に会えた。
待て、お前は。
こいつらをいくら倒しても退屈でね。ここで会ったのも何かの縁だ。今度はお前が私を楽しませてくれないか？
Is this a part where he says, I challenge you to a duel? Oh my god. It would have been... This fight would probably have a lot more gravitas if it were like a single player experience, action RPG instead. But no, he challenged us. Urias challenged us to a card game. If at least 4 armed followers have left, play the Smash game +2/+2. Oh god. Armed, neutral, Dragoncraft. Left play, last words, Draconic Smash, I believe. Deal 2 damage, put a random Draconic weapon. Okay, that's good. Angelic Boon, put a Fount of Angels or Angelic Melody in their hand. What's Angelic Melody do? +0/+1. And then Fount of Angels, +1/+0. I think we're just gonna throw back Lizardback Cavalier since this isn't exactly a ramp deck, and we got a Dragon Breeder. Don't read too much into that sentence, everyone. And his Vengeance is already active because he has only 10 HP, and Vengeance triggers when the Bloodcraft user has less than 10 HP left. Oh no. Give +1/+1, so yes, Hammer Dragon Breeder choice here. Then we'll follow it up with Dragon Breeder, so that he can hit first slightly harder. Okay, and if we can get that.
私を楽しませてくれたまえ。
No, I will not. Fuck you, you discount Dracula. Dragonbane Blader. If overflies active, gain rush. Once on each of your turns when this. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna do this.
うなるなってタコか
So now he's a 2-3. And by the way, buffs in this game are permanent. It's unlike in Magic the Gathering where when it says, give +1/+1.
甘い時間を
This
過
isn't
ご
a
しましょう
+1/+1 counter, so this is only temporary.
喧嘩すんな
But here in Shadowverse, it's absolutely permanent. Lance Lizard, put a draconic weapon. Yes, we definitely need that. Summon a Fire Drake. Well, what does that do? Deal 1 random damage, same as a full form. Okay, so we're gonna Lance Lizard. We're gonna get a draconic weapon. During your turn, when an allied follower comes into play, change it into an armed follower, then banishes amulet. So that's for next turn. This have left play, so they have to have left play, huh? But I don't have any. What does this do? Fanfare. This only has drain. It has a big booty though. It will be able to trade favorably. It will. Actually, no, she will be. So no matter what, this Lance Lizard is not long for this world. So, during your turn, early follower comes to display, change it to an armed follower. You know what? We're just gonna put this down. Even though I know that there are only like five slots available to the player at any given time.
まだ食べ足りないのに
Just do that for the sake of just emptying our hand here. This isn't exactly a ramp, which is the kind of playstyle that I'm used to for dragons. So there's that. So Bloodstone could die first before I can do before he does his thing here, but the AI is being very, very careful about this. On each of your turns, summon a Drake. This can transform? Question mark. Overflow is not active, so there's that. What does Fount of Angels do? Okay, I believe we'll get either Blader or Drake. I think I'd rather get Drake since it's slightly larger and it's the weapon that's gonna get. It's a copy. Holy shit! When this follower increased by its summon an Iron Scale Drake. Okay. Wow, this is honestly a lot better than I thought. So this swarms more on the this deck is field. So, there we go. So that's that, and my opponent will be dead next turn because I'm doing it. This is the AI. They can.
まだこれほど楽しめる相手がいたとはな。
Yes, indeed, opponent. I didn't even get into the really spicy bits of an armed Dragoncraft deck. Just to BM him, see what other draconic weapons we have. Really, it just automatically generates one. Great shit. So do that, and then you know what? Just because we can. Yeah, Dragon Well. Go, draw one. There we go. Draw card. Okay. We're gonna evolve the Hammer Dragonukes. Because the first guy I summoned in this game, and might as well have it be him. Indeed, Urias. Indeed. Extraordinary indeed. Alright. And we won that one pretty handily.
家族のために負けるわけにはいかない
There we go. Yep, 20 rupees. Sure. And there's also a really good incentive for newer players to head into story mode first.
私の目に留まっただ
It
け
gives
の
you a
こと
lot of
はある。
rewards. And the rewards are necessary in order to grind the packs. You need to open in order to just, if you need it for the class that you're using, it's essentially a lot cheaper to open packs rather than make singles in this game, which is a shame, really. Since it forces you to shell out rather than just grind everything into dust. But games gotta make money somehow, so that's how they did it.
どうだもう俺の力は十分分かっただろう
いや、まだだ。まだ見せてもらっていないぞ。お前の本当の力を。
Oh, Rowan was holding back.
どういうことだ
私が気づかないと思ったか？お前には本気で私を殺す気がない。理性というつまらぬ鎖に縛られた力で私にかなうと思ったか？なぜ自らを律する？
Again, for a free-to-play game, the voice acting is amazing. This is amazing voice acting for a free-to-play game. Holy shit.
俺は自分を見失うわけにはいかないんだ。
I don't want to lose the light inside for the sake of my family. God damn, Rowan is insufferably lawful good and I hate him for it.
それで私に敗北するとしてもか？
ああ、そうだ。
人間もいろいろだな。心を壊し、殺戮に生きる者もいれば、己を律して戦う者か。
But I guess that's what's to be expected of a knight in literal shining armor. Granted, it's a little dull grays, but it probably shines when put in the sun. But he's holding back, a code of honor and whatnot. So there we go. And for people like Urias who don't necessarily need to hold back, it's definitely something.
お前はつまらん。やめだ。そうだ。一つ聞きたいことがある。バルタザールはどうなった？かつて最後のヴァンパイア族と戦った男だ。
なぜ今、そんな何代も前の王のことを？
何代も前。
思い出した。ユリアス・フォルモンド。聞き覚えのある名だと。
Let me guess, Urias died a long time ago and now he's here as a vampire.
バルタザール様に封印された最後のヴァンパイア族。お前が？
戦いを忘れたお前には関係のないことだ。さらばだ、弱き男よ。
Then he transforms to a cloud of bats and flies away. Oh, he just slips off the
弱くてもいい。俺はただ、俺の大切なものを守れればそれでいい。レイチェル、ナタリー。
On to the next chapter. Let's see what else this game has for us. Atonement. Yes, we will keep enabling voice. Urias, the last of the vampires, declared Rowan an unworthy opponent. Self-doubt and self-incrimination began to consume Rowan. Wrapped Dragoncraft. There are like so many flavors of Wrapped Dragoncraft here. Holy shit. We'll try this one next. Pretty sure this... the bad thing about it though is that
まだ式の日取りは決まってないんですけれど。
Oh my god. Is Rowan that kind of guy, that kind of knight with a sorry backstory? Oh my god. But again, as I was going on there, the bad thing about the pre-constructed decks that they provide for story mode, it doesn't let you view them. It just lets you surmise what the deck is going for, which is both a good and a bad thing. And honestly, I prefer that. Just learning on the fly. Then eventually you'll get the flow of things, and then once you get used to it, you'll just refine it from there.
もちろん来てくれるんでしょ？
And here come the shades. Oh boy.
こんなところで。イサベル。
やめろ！
ローエン隊長。俺、死にたくなかったよ。
Kyle responded back. What the hell?
またか。わかってる。俺の犯した罪の大きさはよくわかってるよ。
Oh, let me guess. You failed to protect the people you were told to be a bodyguard for. Great.
それでも 俺はあいつらを守りたいんだ。
Now you're eternally concerned that your family will suffer for the sins that you committed way back when. Oh boy. More shades.
この声。
Oh hey, it's the
Kimi,
Big
daijoubu
Booba magic lady. A lot of people say that
Eh,
she's the reason
daijoubu.
why a lot of people decided to play the game because, you know, Big Booba magic lady. And she's also, her color scheme is purple, which is also really easy on the eyes.
あらあなたローエンまさかローエンなの？
イザベル。どうしてこんなところに。
ローエン生きていたなんて。私てっきりあなたも。私たちの姿に。
イザベル、こいつらは敵だ。まずはこいつらを片付けるぞ。
わかったわ。
君にだけは会いたくなかった。
Oh boy. So Isabel is more connected to Rowan than I thought. That is interesting. The plot thickens. Oh, I wish we had mates.
家
I
族
wish
を
we
守る
had
ために。
active mates in the arena. Well, we probably do. Oh shit, that was horrifying. Oh yeah, this is an older build of Dragon Ramp. Holy shit. We definitely don't need Overflow is active. Summon a Scyther, so summons a copy of itself. We're not gonna have a lot of high costs cards yet. Okay, there we go. Can we click it? Oh my god, we can't click it! They're animated! Oh my god, that's cool. Shush! Don't want to be alone. Yes, I know. Oh god. I used to run this deck. This is slightly different because Dragon Hunt is an extremely familiar card to me. Because there was a build of Dragoncraft called, well, that I affectionately call Dragon Burn, where basically you are the dragon and you just sling spells at your opponent until you find Dragon Plate Warrior, and then you will continuously burn your opponent's life points away. But our draws are not good. They are not Gucci in the slightest. So, summons a Clay Golem. That's, I believe, is a neutral follower, if I remember correctly. No, it's a specific Runecraft follower. That's interesting. Deal a pool of X damage divided between all X's equal your total play orbs. That is wording that is only possible on a digital only client. Holy shit. So we're gonna get this +1/+0. I think I'd rather get font.
私のカルマは天のノルマ。
No. Yes, and that's for next turn. So let's see what else my opponent's gonna do. I believe. Okay. AI would rather attack my followers rather than me. Sure. Leave it to the AI to do that. Give an allied follower +1/+0. I mean, we should. I think I'd rather just play on curve, all things considered. We're just gonna.
いつか3人で飛ぶの。
Go.
成長を目指して。
Yep. Draw one card. Put a random Dragoncraft follower with go play point. Okay. We're gonna keep going here. So Minotaur, I believe. Oh God. You're gonna hate this guy if you're in the early game because this guy is beefy as fuck. Okay, finally get a ramp card. So that's something. Flame Lizard, we have 5 play points, so I believe we need to do some damage control. Good. There we go. Right. Because if I allow that to steamroll us once it gets balls. So that's something. Right. This Dragon Whelp will not be going very far very soon. What's Leviathan do? Can't attack, can't be targeted. Evolve this and deal 6. It still can't attack. At the end of your turn, deal 6 damage to all other followers. What the fuck? Why would I want to do that? So you're telling me that a lot of my stuff needs to have Storm. Oh, that's why. Okay, game. I see what you're going for here. So we're gonna get Dragon Scepter. There we go. If Overflow is active, summon another copy of itself, and it has Bane. Yeah, we might as well evolve it. So now it's a 4/4. We can make it even bigger. Countdown 2. So give this +1/+0. There we go. And then we'll give it a permanent +1. There we go. We're gonna get rid of the one with board, since we always use. And then we'll swing it to 6. And there we go. So I believe my opponent will be dead next turn unless I screwed up somehow. This is just AI, so I'm not too concerned. Let's click him again. Let's see I should not opt for the simple backgrounds in the future, since my laptop is handling this recording pretty goddamn well. So that's dead. I think I have enough anyway, so we'll just Dragon Oracle, draw 1 card. Angel's Blessing. Hey, I see this card a lot. Draw 2 cards. If you have more evil points on your opponent, restore 2 defense and recover 2 play points. So this only costs 1. Excuse me. Recover 2 play points. I mean, might as well. Yeah, might as well. This recovers 3, I believe. No, it does not. I miscalculated. 1 damage on another follower, and then this follower. Once you're each of your turn. You know, might as well. So that's fine. There we go. And that's for next time. Alright. So we're gonna keep going here. I think I screwed up on the... I think that would have been better played if I had a full 3 of least instead. So... But... That's to be expected. Yeah, countdown is over. Then we draw a couple cards. Overflow is active, so this thing. Go. And this isn't lethal, but it will hurt a lot. Can be targeted. Evolve this follower and deal 6 damage to all other followers. Yeah, I think I might as well just do this. Just go over it. I want to be alone, indeed. Excuse me. Oh my god.
家族のために負けるわけにはいかない。
Hey, we got 20 vials for that one, and I had a sip of water there. So let's see what else. Rowan and Isabella. Yep, the shadows. Yep. Let's see what else they're gonna say. We're gonna have a conversation.
偽物だと分かっていても、イザベルと戦うなんて。
God damn, Rowan, you're carrying all that trauma, man. You know, you could just go into therapy if that exists in this world.
また過ちを犯してしまった。
ローウェン、本当に久しぶりね。まさかこんなところで会えるなんて。
ああ。君にだけはできることなら会いたくなかった。
Say you're sorry?
俺には君に合わせる顔がない。
あの人がいなくなってから、あなたも行方不明だったから、あなたも。でもまた会えて本当に嬉しいわ。ローウェン、ねえ、今までどこにいたの？
Oh, she was crying temporarily there. It's an interesting detail.
ローウェン？
いや、いろいろあったんだ。
そう。カイルと同じ隊だったわよね。あの時も。あの人の最後、何か知ってる？ちゃんと知っておきたくて。
すまない。何も知らないんだ。隊長失格だな、俺は。
ローウェンのせいじゃないわよ。ごめんなさいね、こんな話して。でも行方不明だったあなたに再会できたってことは きっとあの人にもまた会えるかしら。
イザベル。
分かってるわ。それでも私が生き返らせてみせる。
Are you implying what I think you're implying, Isabel?
生き返らせる。
できるかどうかもわからない、許されない研究ってことも分かってる。
That's what Shadowcraft and Bloodcraft are for, so yes.
でもその禁忌を犯してでも
そうか。
あの人がいなくなってからずっと研究を重ねてきたわ。何度も失敗したけど私は諦めない。あの人にまた会いたいから。
俺も。
会えるわ、きっと。私が叶えてみせる。そしたらまた3人で一緒に食事でもしましょう。
でも、もう会えない。会えないんだよ、イザベル。帰るわ。俺が。すまない。
Seems there's more to Kyle's death than we thought, but we will unfortunately have to cut it here. It's been almost an hour. Holy shit. So it's like I said, it's a really, really enjoyable story mode. I went through chapter 19 not knowing that the first chapters were like located at the very end. It would probably do newer players good if do the newer players good if the earliest chapters were the first things they see rather than the latest. But who am I to judge Games and their decision making, especially with a game that's 7 years old? But it's an extremely enjoyable romp, honestly, and it gives you rewards. It gives you enough resources for you to, honestly, just do it. And it gives you competent enough precons that you will be more than happy to use, and that cannot be said for a lot of gacha games, and that is amazing. So if you guys would like what you saw, and I will be doing more of this from now on in the future, because I've been playing this game since the start of this year, and I was hooked ever since, and you're going to be seeing more of this. So if you like what you saw, hit like, comment, subscribe, and share this among your friends. And until next time, toodles!